Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Melissa, so welcome if you're new. And today we are going to be repotting my philodendron manii. It is outgrowing its nursery pot and it's getting a little stressed because it's drying out so fast. So we are going to be repotting him because he's a crawler into this pot here. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. Okay, so I will go over the little backstory with this plant first. It's got 5 leaves and it's got a new growth point here. That's the new growth. And yeah, this guy I actually got as, this is the original leaf right here, I believe, because it's the oldest one on the plant. So this is the one that's yellowing. So this I actually got as a top cutting. I'm gonna see if I can look back in my photos and find a picture. I wasn't good about taking photos of my plants when I first started, so a lot of the plants I don't have like original photos of, but I think I have like a picture of just like the one leaf. So I'm gonna try and find that and put that on the screen. And I rooted it in, I used sphagnum moss. I rooted the cutting, and yeah, it has given me this leaf, and then it gave me this leaf, and then this one, and then this is the newest one it gave me. So they are actually crawlers. So they crawl along the rainforest floor. They don't really climb up. So that's why I'm going to be using one of these pots. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do this because this is such a small pot. It's only a 4-inch pot. And this pot is extremely long, like extremely long. So I'm gonna have to be very careful about watering this guy. And I actually just drilled more drainage holes. It only had like 4 little holes. And even these were small. I had to drill these holes more. And then I added in six more big ones. And it has like a little saucer tray to sit on. I got this as a 3-pack off Amazon. So I made up some more mix here. This mix is super chunky. And we are going to be making him super chunky in here. And I'm just gonna have to be very careful about watering this guy because I do not want to overwater. But he is super stressed because he's drying out really fast, and he's actually thirsty again because I can tell by the way that he's leaning a bit, just a little. I know when he gets pretty thirsty, and the soil is completely dry. So yeah, the original leaf is going, so I'm gonna leave him on until he gets a bit more yellow. I don't want to cut him off yet. And this one has some like drying ends here just from, I think, just underwatering stress because he's drying out super fast. So yeah, I don't know. I was trying to wait till spring, but yeah, I just don't want to put him through any more stress, and I just want to get him into a bigger pot that he will enjoy and crawl. So yeah. All right, let's get him out of here. I don't even know how root bound he is, honestly, but I just feel like he's drying out so fast. I feel like I'm watering him fast, but maybe I'm not. I don't know. We shall see. Okay, well, he's not that root bound. Let me show you the roots. Yeah, he just seems to be drying out so fast, so. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the soil and make it a lot more chunky. I'm so excited to see these roots, you guys. These are my roots. I grew these roots. Well, obviously it was growing, you know, as it was potted up, but yes, this guy had absolutely no roots at all when I first got him. So seeing all these roots and seeing like 5 leaves, like I grew this, it just makes me so happy. Yeah, I'm just super excited. I don't think I'm gonna reuse this soil because this soil I feel like has been in here for a little while. I'm just gonna use fresh soil just so I can make it chunky. I do have one other crawler. It's a philodendron gloriosum that has been struggling since I got him. He's been having some root rot that I am dealing with. I currently am rerooting him in moss, and he's doing well. So once he gets enough roots, I will pot him up. I don't want to mess with him too much. I don't want to stress him out. So I think that is good. And there's another look at the roots. I hope this plant is super happy in here. I don't know. I hope I'm not going up too large just with putting him in this kind of pot. I'm a little worried, but I'm just going to have to be extra cautious about watering. I thought about putting something like blocking half of it from getting soil, but I don't really have anything that I could use to do that. So, but I drilled extra holes, so it's very airy. And I'll show you the mix here. It has a ton of stuff in it. I just made it super chunky. It has like potting soil base, and then it has orchid bark, charcoal, perlite, core chips, worm castings, all kinds of stuff in here. I'll show you this up close. So it's just like very, very chunky. And I'll put him on one end, so I'll just make sure to water that end and not really water the other end. I think that is my plan for this. And we'll see how it goes. If he doesn't do well, then I'll just take him out. But I think he will do well in here. And he'll have to like crawl, like his leaves will have to grow back up towards the light, because right now he was sitting up like this, and so he's going to start crawling, so his leaves are like going to be down like that, so they'll have to train themselves to go back up. Might add just a little bit more down here. I'm going to bring this a little closer so you guys can see a little bit. So I'm kind of starting down here, kind of placing him in like that, and he'll crawl that away. So he'll have all this room here. So I'm going to fill up around the roots on this side. Do you guys have philodendron mamie? I think that's how it's pronounced. Sometimes I call it a mamie, but I think it's mamie. I don't know. Having that bad experience with my gloriosum makes me nervous about just crawlers in general. But this one has been doing well. It just definitely was drying out so fast. So still don't think, I think I have the care down pretty well. I think it's just the watering part I just have to be careful with. I'm definitely excited for him to grow. I guess just because of the way that it started, I just get excited. I love starting plants from cuttings and like crops and like top cuts and then growing them. It's just something I'm just like super proud of. That's why I love my moss pole plants, because I'm just super excited to like watch them grow into like huge plants. That is kind of my goal, what I want to achieve eventually. Yeah, this is super easy. It wasn't that hard at all. I am going to have to go find something to hook him down into the soil a bit. And I think I'll take this guy to the sink with you and give him a water and show you what I'm going to do, and then I'll show you kind of where he's going to live on the plant shelf until I move, because I am moving soon, so he'll have a different home. But I'm going to put him back on the same spot. I'll just have to rearrange a few plants. All right, I think that's all the soil I'm going to add. So let me see if I can find something to help support this down to the soil level, and I will be back. All right, so I found a bag of wire. So I'm gonna try and cut some of this. This is like wire, bendable like wire from Amazon. I got it a long time ago. And I'm gonna see if I can shape this. So it's just like a piece of wire so that I can get this down secured under the soil. We'll give it a whirl. So I'm gonna try, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but I'm gonna try and hook this down. Okay, I'm gonna actually do another piece like on this part. So I have a feeling that might not stay. Now the big leaf is in the way, you guys won't be able to see me. Okay, so I'm gonna do another piece. All right, so I'm gonna put this one down over like this part here. And I'll show you this up close. When I take this guy to the sink, I'll show you what it looks like. I don't know how well it's gonna hold, but it'll work, I think, while it's trying to grow. All right, I think I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna go to the sink and I'll take you over there with this guy. We'll give him a little bit of water and then I'll show you what I did up close a little bit. Okay, so I am at my sink, and kind of up close what I did was I put some of this metal on this like node part here where there's little aerial roots, so that way he can start like growing into the soil hopefully and start crawling along. And I put one more here on the base just to kind of secure that in a little bit. So it's really loose, so I don't think it would come up at all. It's just kind of help guiding him in the right direction. So yeah, I'm gonna tilt this back down. We'll give him a little drink and I'll show you where I'm gonna put him on the shelf. I'm just gonna water this end here where his roots are, and I'm not gonna water anything else. And I'm just going to be very gentle with the water. I'm just going to saturate just this one side, and that is it. That is all I'm going to water for this guy. I think that is good. I don't know if any dripped through the bottom. Yes, it is dripping through the bottom. So I'm going to let that drain. Let me scoot that up here so you can see it dripping there from the bottom. So yeah, dump that out. So yeah, just this part here is wet, and then this will be dry. So I'll keep an eye on that and dump all that excess out. And then I will make some room for him on my shelf, and I'll show you where he's gonna go. All right, so this is one of my plant shelves over here for now. And this is where I kind of put him. He's kind of long ways like this, kind of squished some plants over, but yeah, I think it'll be good. So he should move his leaves forward like this and straighten out and grow this way once he kind of adjusts to the light. So yeah, I hope he's happy in here. All right, I figured I would just come back over here and close this video out since my light is over here. But yeah, thanks for watching me repot this guy. I'm super excited to see how he's going to do and acclimate to that pot. I hope he does well. I'll keep you updated, and if you have any questions or if you want to leave a comment, if you have any experience with yours, definitely let me know and what's helped you with yours. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Was that recording? I don't think that was recording this whole time. Are you kidding me? I don't even know what I was saying. Oh my God. I think I was talking for like 3 minutes. Oh my goodness. Of course. Okay. I feel like I have dirt in my eye because I was just making more mix up. Ugh. You know that feeling when you eat too much and you just feel like, ugh, that's how I feel. I literally just ate so much food. So I feel like I hadn't eaten hardly at all today because I was doing so much filming, and yeah, now I just feel full. So yes.